Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave. All of us live our own convictions. As on today, we are convinced that I am body and all other experiences are with reference to this firm conviction that I am body. And therefore, what are the subsequent events which are the result of this conviction I am body? That becomes our life story. So I am man, I am woman, I am Indian, I am non-Indian. Then I am rich, I am poor, I am healthy, I am unhealthy. And the whole life goes around this one notion that I am body. So what is to be done? Two things are done for this by two people. One of them tries to live long, do yoga, do pranayama, and live long. So when we have this notion that I am body, therefore I should not die. And then we want to give or receive the Ashirvad. Shatayushi Bhava, may you live long. For what? The second notion or the second effect of this notion, I am body, is I am fed up. Therefore, I want to commit suicide. Both these, those who want to live long and those who want to commit suicide, they are in the same boat. The conviction that I am body. So, what is a meditation? Recognizing this. That till such time we consider ourselves to be body, we have to go through this 6 stages. Asti jayate vardhate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati iti षड्विकारवत् etat sthulam shariram. It is in the womb, then it is thrown out, then it starts growing vertically, then horizontally, then it becomes old, then it has got diseases, and one day it dies. If this is the story of every body, accept it gracefully and live happily. You are living in meditation. But the problem is that we don't want to grow. But you can't stop. Then we do the makeup to cover the breakup so that we continue to be not old. By this, we feel we are cheating others. But the truth is, we are cheating ourselves. Then what is to be done? See? Therefore, living in meditation will be, yes, we are identified with the body. We cannot stop it. What can be done? It is here our contemplation according to Vedanta comes into picture. whether we take this body identification real or we take this as appearance but doesn't exist. Like the reflection in the mirror will happen. You cannot stop it. Are we going to fight with the reflection or the mirror? No. But the bird or the dog will fight. In the same manner, if we fight with our body identification, we are like the bird or a dog. So what we do, we know it is appearance but doesn't exist. How it doesn't exist? Because it is dependent on a particular conditioning. If there is a mirror in front of me, then only the reflection happens. If the mirror is removed, I am not worried about what happens to the reflection and where the mirror has gone. Because I continue to be. Now apply this principle in our life. Whether body is there or not, whether reflection is there or not, does it make any difference to me? So we think about it. And then we start analyzing our own experiences of life. So we come to know that in the dream experience that we definitely go through, this body is not available to us. So whether we are identified with the body or not, we continue to be. We don't cease to be. Similarly, in the deep sleep, we are not identified with the body, yet we continue to be. Now, this is our experience. Now, what we have to recognize the same thing in the waking state. So, am I because of the body or the body is because of me? It is like an actor on the stage. He is playing the role of a great warrior with all the costume on his body. That time he is playing the role perfectly well. Everybody accepts him as Rana Pratap, Shivaji Maharaj, everything. But what is his knowledge? His knowledge is, although I am appearing as a Shivaji or a Rana Pratap, yet I continue to exist when this costume is removed. Exactly the same way. Whether I am identified with the body or not identified with the body, my existence is independent of body identification. We have to be convinced of this. So, for getting into this conviction, we have to slowly work on this. And that working is when I was not in this world as a body, did it make any difference to the world? No. When I will leave this world as a body, Will there be any loss to the world? No. So when my earlier absence as a body and my later absence as a body has no consequences whatsoever, so what consequence it is having by my presence today? If we digest this, then the second step will come. Then our notion that because of me everything is happening, because of me the children are growing, because of me the family is happy, because of me the property is there. These burden of possessions will no more bother us. See, we are carrying this burden unnecessarily because of this wrong conviction that I am body. Therefore, living in meditation is a constant reminder to ourselves that if I am other than the body, what will be the experience like? So, this will be worked out at two stages. One, while we are actively involved in this world. So, when we are involved in this world, what happens? We are active. When we act, there are two options. Either we succeed or we fail. When we succeed, we jump out of the skin. Ha 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 ha. And when we fail, we bury ourselves. What will be living in meditation, free from the impact of body identification? Sukha dukhe same krutva, labha labho jaya jayo. Function in this world in such a manner that no impressions are allowed to be precipitated on the mind. As a result, no personality will be created. Then we will start living day to day, minute to minute in our life. See? But when the impressions are allowed to be formed on the mind as a result of our interaction in this world, then these impressions put together crystallize in the form of Mr. Somebody. And the burden of that somebody is called ego, meaning it must go. But it keeps on accumulating. This understanding while functioning in this world is living in meditation. And this can be done only through wisdom. There is no other way. So when we are functioning in this world, what are the possibilities? Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail. Yes, it happens with everybody. But if we make that as an issue of our life, nobody can help us. In fact, if you go deeper in your understanding, failure is fake. Nobody fails in life if we learn from our failures. See? Take the example of your children. The child starts walking, he falls down. Then he is not a failure. He learns, okay, I was standing without any support Understood. Then he tries to take the support of the wall. Yes, I can do that. Then anything which is hanging in front of him, that becomes the support. So he is near the dining table and tablecloth is hanging down. For him, is only support. That's it. So he holds that the tablecloth on the dining table and stands. But what happens? Instead of he standing, the tablecloth comes down and everything falls, everything broken. He doesn't give up. He learns. The day you take this stand in your life, you are living in meditation. Never be frustrated in life. Because we have learned. Now, the second thing that happens, that success failure leads to gain and loss. Yes, gain and loss. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we lose. What can you do? Go ahead. Don't stop. Stagnation is death. And same way, sometimes there is joy, sometimes there is misery. Like here, when we came initially, it was not very cold. Now it is cold. So are we going to complain to God? See? Hey, Shivji, it is okay for you. Go and stay in that Kailash. Why here? Hey, friends, we don't complain, we adjust ourselves. So living in meditation will be ability to adjust ourselves everywhere. Food, shelter, whatever is, adjust yourself. See, friends, when we start adjusting ourselves, you know what happens? The body identification to that extent is reduced. In our house, yes, we have got huge thing. We are sleeping on a 20 feet bed, so that we are near the ceiling. But whatever is available, in that, discover freedom and happiness. See? Then we are living in meditation. Same thing about food. You should not take this topic, Swamiji. Every evening we go for food and the same khichdi comes. You start with this understanding. Khichdi, oh, so nice, and eat. But then we are also not kacha. Then we take out from our pocket Chile, Peru, all the countries. Papad, achar. See, friends, living in meditation, yes, it is there, eat. But who asked you? Whether you like or not, don't like, nobody asks, isn't it? So why are you telling it? I don't want to eat. Go to hell. Who cares? Living in meditation is rising about our habitual lifestyle. See, our spirituality is a 5-star spirituality. You see ICDC in ICICI bank account. See, when this is in action, then we are to that extent reducing our body identification. So two things, neither we want to live long nor we want to commit suicide, and we don't want any special status. Whatever is there, with everybody join and do the things. See, friends. Otherwise, that is one of the reasons. Here it is not possible. In other places, wherever there are retreats, I don't allow anybody to hang around me. Only for this reason. I'll take my plate, take my food and eat and put the plate in the right place. Otherwise, what happens? There is a competition. In the morning, you have taken some. I'm, Hare Ram Ram. Are you come jhadu or what? But the competition begins there. See, I have seen this in so many places. This is not the purpose. Purpose is we are undisturbed. And when we remain undisturbed in this waking world, we are living in meditation. Now, such a undisturbed person is now qualified to come and sit quiet on the chair or the floor. Now we can go still deeper in our understanding. So, what is body identification? Body identification is getting caught in the Mooladhara chakra. Many of you may be in the trap of Kundalini, so I am telling you that. Mooladhara chakra is body identification. Till such time body identification is there, you cannot have freedom from desires. So if we want to lead a meditative life, what should be our next approach? Lesser the choices given to ourselves, to that extent we are living in meditation. No special status. Non-specific existence is our essential nature. No special status. But what happens when we are remaining identified with the body, meaning we are caught in the Mooladhara chakra, then the second effect is the Swadhisthana. Swadhisthana chakra is where kamana or the desire is at its peak. I want this, I want that. I want this, I want that. We don't want to give up anything. Therefore, such people who don't want to give up anything, they don't open account in the Dena bank. They want Lena bank. Constantly, I want this, there is no end to it. So what will be the living in meditation? Recognizing that we are constantly carrying the burden of desires. So if we are practicing meditation in our day-to-day life, entertainment of the frequency or the number of desires will be reduced to a great extent. Whatever is fine, very good, nice. And start from food. That is one of the most important thing in life. Adjust whatever is there is very good, very nice. When we thus do not get influenced by these, then only we can have little grown up in the meditative poise. That is, we come to the Manipur chakra, which is a seat for greed. So, body identification, Mooladhara chakra. Result, the Swadhisthana, desires. Desires can never be satiated. they ultimately become greed. So we are living in the lower three chakras. Living in this lower three chakra is living in hell. त्रिविधम नरकस्येदम द्वारम नाशनमात्मनः काम क्रोधस्तथा लोभः तस्मात् एतत्त्रयं त्यजेत्. So till such time we are living at these lower three chakras, we are no more leading a spiritual life. So what is living in meditation? Recognizing this consciously. And for that, our happy mantra mala gives us proper guidance. Then the mind will not run here and there. Mind will be available. After this is done, then we have transcended these three hurdles. Dehatma bhav, body identification, desire virus, and the cancer of greed. We have reason above. Now we come to the Anahata Chakra. Anahata Chakra is wherein we start working on our mind. My friends, when we start working on our mind, that is our new birth. We are reborn. That is the birth of a seeker. Birth of the body is given by the parents and it is meant to die. Like in every winter, we buy a fresh pair of socks. In the same manner, in every birth, we have got a fresh pair of parents. How many lives we have gone through? Every life, there is one pair of parents. This thought comes in the Jiva Gita. All the stories are so subtle. We take only the superficial, but the depth is very much to be discovered. So, to cut the story short, coming to the point, when some child died and the king and the queen, they were very miserable. They started praying, oh God, why the child died? Narayana, Narayana, Bhagavan, please come. Brahmaji comes and Naradji comes. Naradji comes everywhere. One lady told me, Swamiji, you must have been cursed by Brahmaji. I say, why? Naradji was cursed. Why? He was never allowed to stay in one place for long. Keep moving, don't stay in one place. Therefore, he is available everywhere. So when they were praying, Brahmaji was going. Naradji asked, Papa, Papa, where are you going? Their son and father. I am going there. I'll also come. Come. And then these king and the queen, they start. See, my son has died. I want him back. I will not know. Naradji said, okay, I'll get him back. Don't worry. So the Jiva is called back. And he is told, look here, see, your parents are crying. Therefore, you should enter this body and live there as their son. Jiva Uvacha. Jiva says, in every life I had a new pair of parents. If I start crying for parents, in my whole life I will keep only crying. They have to understand. I have nothing to do with them. See, friends? So, this gross body and relations are only in the relative world. We have to rise above that. And to rise above that, now we have to start working on our mind. Work on the mind. And to come to this point, all other sadhanas are meant. When identified with the body, karma yoga. When identified with the desire aspect of the mind, then the bhakti yoga. Then the greed aspect of the mind, then you start doing yoga abhyas, chitta vritti nirodha. When you have started working step by step, now you have come to the Anaha Chakra. Now we start here working on the mind. Living in this understanding is living in meditation. See? Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. Bhagavan tells in the 6th chapter, right in the beginning, who is a yogi, who is a sannyasi. Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Whatever we are doing for what? To get something. Do meditation for what? To get the siddhis? No. Then time pass. Karya phalam anashrita. Then why we should do? Time pass ho jata hai. But then we want to do meditation. And then, Swamiji, since I am doing meditation, I am getting headache. What should I do? Oh, you have got head also. Friends, these are all abnormalities. Don't do all that. Therefore, what is meditation? Anashritaha karma phalam. Without any expectation, what will I get? Including meditation. What will I get if I do meditation? You get nothing. If I study Vedanta, what will I get? You will get nothing. If I walk the spiritual path, what will I get? You get nothing. If I chant the Lord's name continuously, what will I get? Nothing. Why should I do? Don't do. Who cares? Let us not have that wrong notion that if I do, I will get this thing. You are having a bargain. And in the bargain, you may fail, you may succeed. Friends, living in meditation is not fulfilling the desires. Rising above the desires. See? Anashritaha karma phalam. In Ishavasya Upanishad, it is so beautifully brought out. Andham tamaha pravishati ye avidyam upasate tato bhuja ivate tamaha yau vidyayagam rataha. Those who are engaged in the activities, avidya, kshetra, karma, they enter in darkness. They get frustrated, tired, and disgusted. They are bound by the karma phala. And tato bhuja ivate tamaha yau vidyayagam rataha. And much more darkness those enter who are engaged in indulgence. What will I get? Friends, karma you can stop easier. But bhoga, once you get into that bhog mode, you cannot stop it. See? When you are doing lot of karma, you will get tired and you will give it up. But when you are indulgent about every small little thing, shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha, There is no end to it. We get deeper and deeper into this indulgence. See, friends, how important it is. Knowing this well, when we thus start living, that as long as we are identified with the body, we have to function in the given field. Do that. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. As a result, your time pass wonderfully. There is no gain in spiritual life. If we come with this idea, what will I get if I chant Lord's name? I guarantee you, you get nothing. Then why should I chant? Don't chant. Who needs your chanting? Is it Bhagwan Narayana is feeling lonely? यार कोई मेरा नाम ले ही नहीं रहा. No. यदा सर्वे प्रमुच्यन्ते कामा यस्य हृदिश्रिताः अथमर्त्यः अमृतो भवति अत्र ब्रह्म समश्नुते. Living at zero desire level is God realization. And all the desires erupt with reference to the body identification. Therefore, when we come to the Anahat Chakra, we start working on the mind. When a seeker starts working on the mind, he has become dynamically involved in the meditative life. Normally, our meditation is what? Only physical. A particular asana. Shishodeshye pradisthapya sthiramasanamaatmanah de chailajina kushottaram. That becomes so important. In one place, after I left that place, after about few months, one man met me somewhere. Swamiji, do you remember me? I said, no, I don't. You came to that place for Gita classes? I said, yes, I came. And I said, that also I remember. I spoke there on 6th chapter of Gita. Oh, very good. The same person I am from there. Very good. What happened? After I heard you, from that day onward, my meditation stopped. Earlier, I used to do nice meditation. Now it stopped. I said, you must have realized. He said, no, problems have come. What problem? You told, according to Gita, the asana should be Chaila Jana Kushottaram. Grass at the base, then a deer skin on the top, and above that towel. Now I got a grass and the towel. Now that deer skin I am not getting. Therefore, I am not doing meditation. See? Only these gross things. You will see anywhere. Initially, when somebody gets into this thing, all the time interested only the makeup of the spirituality. Which is this mala? This is Rudraksha. Rudraksha mala, powerful. In your Kathmandu, after the darshan in Pashupatinath, I came out along with few kamandalus. And the shopkeeper, he gave a chair to me. Maharaj Baithi. So I said, I don't know who is he. So he gave me a cup of tea also. I said, oh, thank you very much. So people thought he is known to me. This is how the investment is. Then all those people who came with me, he went to their, this mala shop, different type of malas. Now one lady came and she said, Swamiji, what is this mala? I said, I don't know. You take or don't take, doesn't matter. No, I want to know. Then I'll buy it. One was Spatika, second Rudraksha, and third Tulasi. This is how the beads were there. What is the meaning of this thing? I said, this is the hybrid mala. Now, what is the meaning of this? Meaning is, when you touch this Spatika, you get wealth. Really? Then you touch the Rudraksha, you lose everything. Where are you lost? All the externalities. See? Don't get lost in all that. We have to rise above the mind. And for that, when we are leading our day-to-day life, we have to finish our job. Don't keep anything lingering, pending. When we go to sleep, our table should be clear. Nothing pending. Then you can have good sleep. Otherwise, you want to sleep and you are saying, I should have done this in whole night. Keep on doing that in the dream. Anashita karma phalam karyam karma karoti. Whatever has to be done, finish it off and throw it away and relax. Remember, this relax is the most important thing. Otherwise, all the time tension. When you want to bring out the proper music out of the tabla, it is tense. So when they are playing, you must have seen this tabalji, they keep on doing tuck, 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 this way, that way, and then doom, doom, doom. Now it is okay. Because to bring out the proper music, it has to be in optimum tension. But after the job is over, they again make it dhila. In the same manner, when you have to work, let your mind be properly tuned, proper tension. Tension is required. Without tension, nothing works. Imagine the strings on the veena. They have to have optimum tension. If those strings are like the cloth hanging clothes, will it music come out of that? Or it is so tight that you put the finger and tongue, it broke. It has to have optimum tension. In the same manner, our mind must have optimum tension. And optimum tension is whatever we are supposed to do it cheerfully, happily, and over. See, friend, living with this understanding is meditation. Otherwise, all the time tense. When you keep the tabla all the time tense, after some time it loses its capacity. Therefore, दिमाग और तबला हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते, उतारना पड़ता है. Friends, therefore, anashitaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Karyam karaniyam. Whatever is due, do it happily, cheerfully. When you do anything happily and cheerfully, I guarantee you, you will never be tired in life. But whenever we do everything, why I have to only do... Friends, there are three options. Do it cheerfully, happily. Don't do it cheerfully, happily. But we are the third. We show that I am doing it cheerfully, happily. But inside there is a reaction. Net result, acidity. Such frustrated people, they are nowhere on the spiritual path. Karyam karma karotiya. It's a joy. See? So sannyasi is a yogi. Now, he is a sannyasi, he is a yogi. We are all, with these colored clothes, we are the tailor-made sannyasi. Bhagavan Shankaracharya clearly tells, Dehanyaso hi sannyasaha, naiva kashaya vasasa, naham deho mahatmeti, nishchayam jnana lakshana. See? The real sannyasa is living through the body, but not living as the body. When we drive the car, we come out. Who are you? I am a car. No, I am a driver. I am not a car. In the same manner, I am a body. Suffer. Park. In the parking lot. Don't come inside. See, friends. So, sannyasi yogi cha na niragnihi. Niragnihi means what? Agni is the karma devata. Niragni. Because you are a sannyasi, don't do anything. Only eat and sleep. No. Till the last breath, we must be actively, dynamically involved in this world. Never take anything free from anything or anybody. See, friends, we have responsibility. As long as we are taking food from the society, we have to pay back. Yesterday evening, they took me to some ashram. Swamiji, come for dinner. So I went there. Do you think it was free? First of all, ek ghanta bolo. See, friends. Therefore, never retire in life. Produce wealth. Work hard. Na niragnihi. See, friends. It is so important. And once you get into that lazy mode, it is difficult to come out again. We must work only 365 days a year. That's it. Not more. There is no holiday in life. Every day is a holiday. Then we are celebrating life. Diwali we celebrate for few days. Thereafter, Diwala. But spiritual life is celebrate every day, 365 days a year. That is living in meditation. Na niragni, na cha akriyaha. What happened? Sitting in meditation. How long? Till I get the lunch bell. So, till the lunch bell goes on, what will be sitting in meditation? Yesterday was sambar. I hope today there is no rasam. Because they put the water in that, boil it and drink it. Meditation. Therefore, living in meditation is we are consciously working on the mind. And what is working on the mind? Reducing the burden of desires. Not for desire fulfillment, but for rising above the desires. And for that, do some experiment. See? I was in Durban and the people create all stories about us. Swamiji is very disciplined. Swamiji wants tea in the morning at 4 o'clock and he is very strict. Wow, 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 wow. Those people develop a kind of image. Oh, Baapre, some Rakshasa is coming in our house. So when I went, this Purna Kumbha, I said, yeah, keep it there. I don't want Purna Kumbha. I straight away went to the kitchen and I saw where is what. I started the kettle and heated the water. I said, I don't want your sugar. I want to give me tea leaves. Let me see what choices you have got. So I took. And all of them were stunned. What is happening? What is happening? I said, come on, sit down. No biscuits? Then that lady opened. Swamiji, we were told so many things about you. We were all, frightened as if some ghost is coming in our house. But now I am relaxed. Then she opened her mouth. Swamiji, you don't take sweets. That is what we were told. I said, yes, I don't. I want to tell you something. Now I am not afraid of you. I said, but I am afraid of you. Tell. She said, you don't eat sweets, agreed. But when you take tea in a day 5-6 times, yes. Every time you add 3 teaspoonful of sugar, yes. How much sugar you take? I said, yes. Now stop taking sugar in tea and eat sweets. I said, yes, Mama, what you tell is truth. I agree. From that moment, I dropped no sugar at all. First 2-3 days, tongue Maharani. But no means no. Then adjusted. So we have these notions that without particular thing, I cannot survive, and this notional existence is bondage. We have to rise above this. But for us, normally, what is meditation? Half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. See, if you are leading a meditative life, you will be always cheerful and happy and living in extreme alertness and awareness. See, when somebody is walking, so it is a common sense. If somebody is walking and you want to go and do namaskar, he will topple down. But we are not living in awareness. The more we are living in this understanding, we are leading a meditative life. And the ultimate symptom of leading in meditation is you are happy for no reason. Because we are bliss. Why we are bliss or ananda? That is our nature. To be miserable is an abnormality. To be happy is natural. See? Therefore, when we have this reason above the lower 3 chakras, we come to the mind. Now we start working on the mind. So, the mind is the seat where this kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, they are at their peak. Therefore, living in meditation means conquer your desires, give up your old habits of reacting, commenting, dekho suno mat bolo, getting depressed, feeling neglected. I think you don't like me. Somebody told me the other day, Swamiji, I think you don't like me. I said, yes, you are right, I don't like you. What is there to like you? Are you a mango? You are a woman. If it's a man, yes, man go. See, friends, don't get carried away by all these whims and fancy of your mind. Keep it at peace. When you are at peace, you want nothing in this world. Like when your stomach is full up to nose, and if somebody comes and tells, Swamiji, this is sweet, I don't want sweet. No, but this is not ordinary. This is Tirupati Balaji Laddu. See? Tirupati Balaji Laddu is not the, what you call, Varanasi Laddi. Tirupati Balaji Laddu is like a football. But if your mouth is full up to here, will you ever think of eating? You cannot. Therefore, if we are entertaining minimum desires, see, we simply chanting bhajan is no meaning. Jehi vidhi rakhe ram, tehi vidhi rahi. Achar nahi hai. Bhagwan achar ko bulate. See, friends, when you are causelessly happy, The divinity is expressing through us. Therefore, living in meditation is allowing the divine to express through us. What is expressing is the modification of the conditioning. See? Light is not in electricity. When the electricity expresses through the bulb, then the light comes. In the same manner, there is no misery in the divine. When the divine is expressing through the body, which is full of abnormalities, then the expression is the misery. See? How simple it is. So if he has to express through us, we must be a fit instrument. And the fitness of the instrument is not at body level, but at the mind level. You will see, for example, Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra Maharaj was crooked in 8 places. It has nothing to do with the truth. Take in the present world, Bhagwan Raman Maharshi. Do you think he was well developed and all that, and every time sitting in meditation? No. Relax. Don't react. When reacting habit is stopped and responding begins, we are living in meditation. Reaction is default settings. Response is expression through wisdom. And the net result is we are at peace. Now, at this moment, if you watch your own mind, it is calm, quiet, alert, vigilant. There is complete absence of any turmoil. We will not be able to describe this state. It is uncreated because we did not do meditation. Because it is uncreated, it remains unaltered. We are clearly awake, hearing the sounds, feeling the cold, but we are not reacting. Hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. Cold is experience. We are not becoming miserable. This experience is something like I see the red color but do not become red. They see the yellow color, they don't become yellow. This utter awareness, which is not reacting to anything, living in this mode 24/7 is being in meditation without becoming a meditator. Ultimately, we discover meditation and meditated upon are not two. When we thus remain in awareness as awareness, the body becomes stand still. The breathing is extremely slow and shallow. Mind is quiet but alert and vigilant. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Don't make a memory. Memory is at the thought level. experiences our being. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.